Well, thank you very much, Dr. Sprouse. And from Atlanta, Georgia to, what are we at, to Texas, Midland, Texas, greetings. I also want to welcome those of you who are joining our webinar, whether they're seeing it now or actually maybe a little later recorded. My name is Theresa Croft, and I got to tell you, the last time I was in Midland, Texas, this is going to kind of maybe scare you. I was a professional golfer. Yeah, I played the mini tours, and I had a good buddy, golfing buddy, who lived in Midland, and we went there in between tournaments to kind of chill out. And Midland, Georgia, Janice, where you from? Anyway, really awesome to be able to connect with you. Thank you, Dr. Sprouse, for this honor of being able to speak to your audience. As you are an amazing man, you and your wife, Charlene. It's just been an honor to get to know you, Dr. Sprouse. Really come to appreciate the art, the wisdom that God has given you to help others, whether it's writing a book or some love coaching from your book or just some unbelievable basic truths of life. I really appreciate being able to connect with you. Well, let's not take too much of your seminar time. Dr. Sprouse wanted me just to touch base on some of the things that I do. My name is Theresa Croft. I'm producer of God'sMediaTV.com. Myself, along with my husband, Pastor Dave Croft of FirebrandMinistry.com, we have created two entities. One, DTC Online Marketplace, where we help businesses and entrepreneurs like you. And then another side of it, Ministry is Our Heart, DTC Ministry Marketing, where we help people harness the power of the internet to magnify and amplify their message to the nations right from their kitchen table, like I am right now. Imagine that, being able to go all over the world from your kitchen table. That's what we are really excited to be able to do with God's Media TV and Firebrand Ministry TV. Well, I want to just get you right into the power of magnifying your message. And this, what you're seeing is inside my little webinar. And so if I get little glitches, I can actually share my desktop, and I want to do that. But let me just touch on some things real basic about the power of amplifying your message, your book, getting more people aware of your gift. If you haven't written a book or you have a book, I want to show you a basic blueprint just simply to help you harness the power of it, to magnify and share it. And I just want you to know, we believe in some basic tenets, and I want to share these with you because I want to encourage you. First of all, your voice and experience are valuable and worth more than you can imagine. You know, when you go through life and you learn things, you've learned from how to get to point A to point B. There's someone out there that is at point A when you're at point B. We believe that God has given you a gift, an ability to communicate that, whether it's in a book or a seminar or a video or a DVD. Of course, you're talking about books, so this is exciting. So we really believe that your voice and your experience matters. We don't want, when you think of marketing, I don't want you to kind of wig out on these like some people do. Think of marketing online today isn't necessarily marketing. Think of it as connecting, sharing, and inspiring others. Marketing today isn't blasting out and saying, here's this great book, I have it. Marketing today is sharing your knowledge, is instructing and serving others and giving it away for free as you gain their trust. A basic issue that I think is really important, especially when maybe you haven't had any experience in marketing and it really kind of makes you nervous. Spreading your message, as I said, someone's out there needs your message. We believe that it's our responsibility to share our message. And if you've got something burning on your heart that you know wants to come out, I think you can relate to that. The only way to share your message and make money and make provision for the vision, as we talk about, is you've got to have that wisdom and your advice and your knowledge. You've got to be able to package that. How do you package it? Through products, obviously books. But did you know there's other ways? Audios, CDs, DVDs, online webinars like we're seeing right now. So we want just a basic understanding to help you there. The foundation of what we teach and what we help people with, whether we're teaching them or actually doing the process, is based on the 6 C's from a book I wrote, and actually in a rewriting and a version of it. And it's very basic marketing. It centers around the 6 C's. C number 1 is you've got to construct your online presence, craft valuable content, communicate to that audience, make that audience into followers and fans so you convert them, cash in on your wisdom, being able to have something for them to gain more value, more trust. And as Christians, we believe Christ has to be the center of this foundation. It's the glue that holds everything together. So as you spread your message, I'm also a virtual video expert, and that slides out of place, but I'll tell you more about that. Let me talk to you real quickly about the foundation. And this is really a foundation of any marketing plan that you would see from someone. Number 1, you set up that online presence. It's not just enough to set up a website and hope people come to you. It's about setting up an online presence where people can find you in many places. What are they finding in those many places? That's step 2, content of value. Not spam, content, not buy my book, but let me share some value. Creating an opt-in page where in exchange for their name and email, you give them more value, and then you serve them. And that's part of step 3, which is communicating them to lead to the conversion. And all of these are basic steps that you can do online. And then step 4, which I say an optional plan that will help you even further, is setting up and putting into motion those social media clusters, tables all over the internet, from Facebook to LinkedIn to YouTube, and being able for people to find you online. You know, people aren't just hanging out at other people's websites. They're probably hanging out on Facebook, or they're Twittering, or they're on LinkedIn checking some things out. That's important. All these different, or they're checking blogs from your Facebook. The plan revealed is really basically, the step 1 is the market research. We figure out and establish a domain name. We do things like search engine optimization, finding those keywords that people are typing into Google and Yahoo searches to find you. But we don't take them right to your home. We take them to a mini site, an opt-in page, where in exchange for something of value, a free video, they're going to give you your name and email. It's kind of like this. If you go to church and, you know, afterwards there's a potluck, you don't grab someone by the neck and say, you got to read my book, come on home. No, you share with them, you engage them, you talk to them, maybe say, hey, maybe they have a problem, and you share some advice. That's the idea of the opt-in or the mini site page. That leads to step 2, which involves producing the content that's going to go into the opt-in and the content that you're going to give away. So a lot of times we like to produce 3-minute videos that are sharing value. In exchange for the name and email, we give them those 10 videos. A lot of times we'll set up a YouTube page as part of this. Then we'll trigger what we call the DTC web blast. Take each one of those videos and blast them out to social sites, social bookmarking sites. It's kind of our special sauce that really helps people be found on Google, be found on Facebook, and it saves you a lot of time because we're doing all the work. And then step 3, that's part of the communicating. Once again, we're just talking about a basic startup package that we get people who really just want someone else to do it. And that's setting up an autoresponder where you're communicating. We got emails set out that are talking to those people that have submitted their name and email. You're providing more content. You're providing more value. It's like share, share, share. The sale takes care of itself naturally. So we share, 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 then we offer. If you like that, maybe you'll like this book. More than anything, we want to help you gain trust with those people that can in with you. And then step 4, I call this an optional, because we can build this. This is what we do incrementally, is we set up and activate power social media clusters, Facebook, as I said, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. This particular package already has LinkedIn in because we center it on video. So that's in a nutshell, kind of a real brief way of what we do. Virtualvideoexpert.com, I want to give you a chance to check that out. It's a power video distribution that is really awesome. Now, if my webinar can hang on with me, you hang on with me too. I might have to go over here. I want to share something with you. And just something you can write down. Take some notes on this, okay?
Let's say you already have a website, okay? What needs to be on that blog or that website? Number one, on the very first post they see, there needs to be something of a free offer.
What if I told you
video
that your
of value
is not about you?
Yeah, your gift, your mission. So I'm going to be explaining to them about their target market. So this video on the front page is not a, hey, welcome, it's my website video. It's something of value where at the end of it, they can receive something of value, which for me on my pages, I have it right here. After they watch the video, they can either click here or sign up here. So number one, you've got to have that free stuff, your giveaway. Also, look over here on the this will be either your tabs on the side or up above. You've got your training or your services or your book, whatever it is. And then the other thing is you need these, a contact us and about us. These are all that should be there, along with lots of value, lots of not just telling them, you know, bye, 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 but yet always a place where you can create this place for you to be able to communicate to them, remember? So here you are offering them something of value so that you can either get them on your e-zine, you can contact them. One final thing is you need to have some social media links up there so they can connect with you. Here's some here they can subscribe, and then I believe I have social media links down here. Let's connect. There's a Facebook one. I actually in this have a built-in one where they actually can comment right here. I put network blogs, something an optional, but just lots of different ways. But just to have these key elements on every website makes all the difference in the world. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this webinar. And if you remember now, I'll give you some free help with some video submissions. Check out virtualvideoexpert.com and get yourself started with some free training and a chance to check out a system for $1 for the first 21 days. Hope you've enjoyed this webinar. God bless you. And Dr. Marvin Sprouse, it's all yours.